Okay, today I'm back to give you guys another video. Today I will be reviewing the Kicker Vapor headphones. Now, a while back I had purchased these headphones. Now I did do an unboxing and I'm gonna leave the links below so you guys can check that out. Now it's been a while since I purchased these headphones, and I was looking through my stuff that I have not reviewed, and I noticed that I had these and I remember that I never reviewed them. Now I did use them and I have burned them in. I've used them a while, and I picked them up again. I started using them for a couple of days just so I could get a feel and I can give you guys a good review. Now these retailed for $229, I believe, and I picked them up a little bit ago and I paid less than $100. Now I've tried to look for these on eBay and Amazon, and I didn't find them new, but I did found them pre-owned. On eBay I found them for less than $100, and on Amazon I found them a little bit over $100. So just keep that in mind. If you're looking for new, you have to search, but you could buy these still pre-owned. But are they worth the money? Let's take a look. Okay, now let's move on to the accessories. Now the first accessory I'm gonna show you here is the cable. Now it has a 3.5 millimeter jack, and attention to detail, it says Kicker right there. It looks very nice. Now this is a flat cable. It looks very good. I do like it. And then the controller looks very nice as well, and it has a volume rocker, and then it has a play and pause button, and then there is your mic right there. So everything works very good. But then you go all the way up to the jack that goes into the headphones, and it is a 2.5 millimeter jack. I'm not a fan of this, and I'm gonna also tell Kicker that please don't do that. I really don't. I really hate that, because if this cable breaks, you're gonna have to find another one like this. So that kind of sucks. But I would have gave Kicker thumbs down, because I've given other manufacturers thumbs down for cables like this. So that being said, Kicker did throw in this nice case. Has the Kicker logo, and there's nothing to put your cables or nothing like that, but at least it's a nice little case. So for the accessories, I'm gonna give Kicker thumbs up. Now let's move on to the hardware. Okay, now let's move on to the hardware. Now this is where it gets interesting. This part right here is aluminum. Everything else seems like it's a hard plastic, and the band is plastic, but the top part is aluminum. I do like right there where it has the Kicker logo. Looks very nice. Inside there's some memory foam cushion for your head, and it feels very soft. And then I do like that has the R and the L, and it has it in yellow. Looks very good. I like this stitching as well. It says Kicker right there. Everything looks and feels like premium materials. The plastic feels like good plastic. It doesn't feel cheap. And then I do like this little ridges here, so you could adjust your headphone to your liking. So that's pretty cool. The ear cups themselves are also that D. They look like a D, you know, because kind of that's what your ears kind of resemble. And they feel good in your head. I did notice that after about an hour and a half, I did feel like they got a little warm so I had to adjust them, take them off for a little bit. Keep that in mind. These headphones do feel a little heavy. They do have some weight, but they feel premium. They don't feel cheap. They feel good. Now the padding also feels like memory foam. Very good. I'm very happy with the construction and the build quality of these headphones. This part feels very nice as well, and it looks good. Doesn't feel cheap. So for the build quality, I'm gonna give Kicker thumbs up. Now let's move on to the stretch test. Okay, now let's move on to the stretch test. Now this is a test that I do for people that want to buy these headphones and they are looking to see if they fit, if they have a big head, or if you're just here to look at how much these can stretch out. So let's go ahead and do the stretch test. 1, 2, and 3. Now these do have some resistance. Keep that in mind. But as you guys heard, there's no crazy sounds, no cracking, nothing crazy. These definitely pass the stretch test. Now let's move on to the sound quality. Okay, now let's move on to the sound quality. Now some of the albums I used to test these headphones out, I did play some Aaron Ray, some Adán Chalino Sanchez, some Romeo Santos, and the new Mac Miller album. Now let's first talk about the bass. The bass is impressive. I was very happy listening to these headphones. If you are a bass head, you're gonna really like and enjoy these headphones because it's booming. It rattles your head at times. It sounds really good. The separation between the bass and the vocals, very nice. I was impressed, and I'm happy to review these Kicker headphones. The bass is very nice quality. So I'm gonna give Kicker thumbs up for the bass. Now let's move on to the mids and the highs. Okay, now let's move on to the mids and the highs. Now let's first talk about the mids. The mids came in very clear as well. I believe that the mids and the bass are really impressive on these headphones. I was very happy with the mids. The male and female vocals came in really good. So I was happy with that, especially when you hear rap music or stuff that has a lot of bass, and the separation between the bass and the vocals sounded really good, impressive. Now the highs sounded good as well, and I'm gonna recommend the highs as well. But if I had to nitpick, I would say that's where they struggle just a bit. Nothing crazy, and you will still like the highs in my opinion. But you know, if you're comparing them to other headphones, yes, I wish they were just a little bit clearer. But you know, this to me is still an all-around headphone. You can play pretty much different genres of music, and you will enjoy the music that comes out of these headphones. Now let's move on to my final thoughts. Okay, now let's start my final thoughts. Now in the beginning of the review, I asked you guys, are they worth the money? And at the retail price of $229, I can see why they were going for that much. Now the build quality is very good. I was very happy. They don't feel cheap. They feel expensive. So I'm not surprised how they were priced. Also, the sound is, these are, I would call them an all-around headphone, because any genre you throw at it sounds pretty good. So I was happy with that. And if you're a bass head, you're gonna love these headphones. Now these are on-ear headphones. They're not over the ear, so they sit on your ears. Keep that in mind. I paid less than $100 for these, and if you can find them for that price, definitely pick them up. Now, at a little bit over $100, I would still say that these are still good. They still sound very nice and impressive, in my opinion. The comfort level is okay. They do feel like they get warm after about an hour and a half. You might have to adjust them. Keep that in mind. The accessories are good for the most part. The carrying case is nice, but the cable is a hit or miss in my opinion, because the cable is nice. I just don't like the 2.5 jack, because if your cable breaks for whatever reason, you might have a problem looking for another cable. Keep that in mind. Now, if you want to use these with a smartphone or something similar, they sound good. They still sound good, but I did notice that when I was using my portable amp, they just sounded that much better. So if you have a portable amp, these come truly alive when you're using a portable amp or whatever amp you want to use this, and they sound great. So in my opinion, I'm gonna recommend these headphones. If you find these, if you can still find them, pick them up. These are the Kicker Vapors, and I'm gonna give Kicker thumbs up, and I hope they make something similar to these again, because I'm very happy. Now this is my second pair of Kickers. I did also review the Tabor Bluetooth headphones. I know they just came out with the new Tabor 2s, so I might check those out, but I'm very happy with Kicker headphones. That was my review. Check out all my videos, subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time.